Hanka, this is a first ever original production for HBO Europe for Adria region. Houston, we have a problem. What was your first reaction when you saw the script, when you read the story?
Well, I got in touch with the story immediately after Žiga and Boštjan published the trailer. I was at the time working in Slovenia. I was head of documentary development, and I was thinking like, wow, this can be something. I love playing with the genre. I think we are responsible also for that. So I'm not a purist. Maybe somebody would say, oh, it's difficult, we don't know, is it documentary, is it fiction? I see the documentary value of this film on the deeper levels, because for me it's very important that we as viewers are active, not just passive consumers, and this film is giving many opportunities to experience that.
And for people who are watching the film, they can feel and be engaged by thinking about, is it true, maybe it is true, conspiracy theories. You know, you're watching film and you're in a way actively taking part of it. I think that's
well,
great.
that was the aim, and in the same time a very big task for us was how to make a film with all this and still give enough hints and not deceiving the audience, because as a representative of a broadcaster I cannot take responsibility for lying to people, you know.
Of course.
And I'm very happy with the final result. I feel we succeeded after very long work. It was a very long process to get the right balance. Mm-hmm. And also it was great to work with Žiga. I think he's a very talented young director,
creative, yes.
Very creative. So I predict a big future for him.
You said yesterday to me that there were periods when you were editing and finishing the movie when you were, in a way, I'm not going to say deceived, but you were questioning, oh my God, is that true?
Yes, because this is why I'm speaking about Žiga's very talented. He understands the genre, and you know, when you are in between, and we were working with many things that were just written and many things that just happen in the same time, then I was not sure, because it was done so well, and it is about mastering the film language. There was a scene that at the end we put it out of the film, but it was made with a phone, and with an iPhone. And what really struck me, he was thinking like, he says, well, people, if they make a video like that, we make it not like horizontally, we make it vertically. Mm-hmm. And it was made like this, and I was like, this was the case when I said, okay, so this what it
Why?
is. And they said, yeah, we hired these two actors in New York, and we did the scene. But it's not just about the story, but it's also about understanding the film language. Mm-hmm. And nowadays everybody can be a filmmaker, you know. We have so many tools, but for me, what's making a filmmaker is this: mastering the film language, understanding how we perceive visual and audio things. So,
what's next for HBO Europe for Adria region when it comes to original production?
Yes, I hope that next year we will have a new premiere with a Serbian film. It's Serbian-French co-production. Documentary. That time it will be pure documentary. It's a new film of Mila Turalic, The Other Side of Everything.
Mm-hmm. The Other Side of Everything.
Yes.
And the story is about?
The story is it's a family drama.
It's a family drama.
It's a portrait of two generations of mother and daughter, and also a very nice metaphor, because the whole story is happening in one closed flat that is divided. So I feel it like a metaphor on Serbia in the last not 20 years, but even more.
But you know, we have a lot of. When I say we, I'm talking about the whole region, ex-Yugoslavia region. I think that you're going to be flooded with emails and offers and scripts from for documentaries. We have a lot of young and talented people who really need the chance to.
Agree with you, and the chances here are, in some of the countries, smaller than in other countries in Central or Eastern Europe, but that can change. In the same time, I feel the industry here is a little bit more developed, because sometimes when you really don't have means, you have to travel abroad, you have to take part in the pitching forums, networking and all this, and sometimes people are coming with more topics that have more universal value, and for me, I'm searching for such films because, of course, we are broadcasting in 19 countries and planning for more, so I am really interested for stories with local stories with universal values, and you know, so we always are aiming that the film would also bring something to people in other countries.
In Norway or
I think
wherever.
Nowadays, you know, in any country we cannot do just local films. It's a global market nowadays.
Thank you very much, and I wish you all the luck in the world with HBO Adria production, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you're going to come up with next on NEM 2017.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.